Hello everyone, dear viewers of my YouTube channel. Today we have another video about animals. The penguins are our heroes. I present to your attention the top 10 interesting facts about penguins. Friends, please subscribe to my channel, like, write comments and tell your friends. Go! 10th place. The smallest species is considered to be Eudyptula minor. It is also a small or blue penguin. Its body length varies between 30 to 40 centimeters, and the average weight is 1.5 kilogram. This species has a blue head, upper back, and wings. The largest and most difficult species is considered to be Aptenidites forsteri, also known as imperial. It grows up to 122 centimeters in height and has a body weight of 22 to 45 kilogram. Its head and hindquarters have a characteristic black coloration, and its abdomen is white. 9th place. Penguins are predators by nature. They mainly feed on squid, krill and fish, although the more specific diet depends on the species. As a rule, those species that live near the equator mainly feed on one fish. But the diet of Arctic species mainly consists of squid and krill, small marine planktonic crustaceans. 8th place. Penguins spend about 75% of their lives in water. They cannot fly, as their wings have turned into fins that help them swim well. By the way, their swimming is more like a bird flight in the air. In addition, they dive and swim better than any other bird. 7th place. It is not for nothing that penguins have black and white plumage. Despite such a different color variation, it serves as a real camouflage. When a penguin is swimming, its black back is very difficult to see from above, while its white belly is difficult to see from below. 6th place. The penguins drink salt water. However, unlike humans, salt water does not negatively affect them. The thing is that this bird has special glands that remove excess salt from the animal's blood. The salt is excreted as a salty fluid through the nasal passages. 5th place. Approximately one time in 50,000, not a standard penguin, black and white but a brown one, hatches from an egg. Such birds are called Isabeline penguins. Isabelism is different from albinism. Unlike regular penguins, brown ones have a shorter lifespan. And this is not caused by a violation of the genotype, but by the fact that they have a rather bad camouflage and are often attacked by predators. 4th place. Unlike other birds that molt gradually, they experience what is called a catastrophic molt. They lose all feathers at once. This period lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. At this time, the bird is on land and cannot dive and hunt until the feather cover is fully restored. 3rd place. The rarest penguin is the yellow-eyed penguin, Megadiptes antipodes. This species is found only along the southeastern coast of New Zealand and on small neighboring islands. According to scientists, only about 5,000 representatives of this species remain in the wild. 2nd place. Penguins are very social animals. They huddle in colonies that can number tens of thousands of individuals. Many generations of penguins will use the same nests for hundreds of years. It should be noted, however, that most species are monogamous and mate for life. 1st place. Penguins are quite ancient birds. The earliest known penguin fossils date back 61.6 million years ago. That is, they appeared approximately 4 to 5 million years after the mass extinction. When the dinosaurs died, giant Cretaceous penguins, also known as Waimanu, swam worse and were much taller. Their height was approximately 137 to 140 centimeters. Friends, thank you all for watching. I really look forward to your reactions in the form of likes and comments. After all, I am trying for you. I love you all very much. See you later.